Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance, on the AlphaCraft server. Now, today's episode is a really exciting one. It's a bit long overdue, frankly. I should have done this a while ago. Shall we just say a while ago? But I didn't because I've been too busy messing about with other stuffs. But today, I have to do some of the stuff that I'm doing on the quiet, off camera, and some of the stuff that I'm doing on camera to entertain the masses, which is you, by the way. But I can't let the other alphas see some of the stuff I'm doing today, because today we are doing the treasure hunt. Well, we're not doing it as in searching for treasure, although I suppose it's possible we could just by a happy accident trip over some, because some of the other alphas have already hidden theirs, specifically Handy Smurf. But I've not done mine yet, so I'm going to go and hide mine. You can see I've got 3 shulker boxes in my bar there, a yellow one, a red one, and a blue one. And if I look, that's got the Avo trophy ones and a load of other stuff. That's got 1 through 3, that has got 4 through 6, and that's got 7 through 9 inside, along with chests to put them in and also signs to label them. So that's what's inside them. So before I go off meandering, I'm just going to remind everybody what the rules are. And the rules are, I am not allowed to hide these underground. I can't go into a cave and hide these things. That's not fair. It would make it a little bit difficult. So it's got to be hidden over land. One of them has to be hidden somewhere in AvoVille. Now, I don't have to say where. It could be in a building, but again, it can't be under the ground, so I can't shove it in the mine. It has to go kind of on the top of the ground. I can't bury it under sand or under dirt or anything like that. It has to be clearly visible. So that's the rules, but it also can go anywhere from kind of 7,500 odd blocks in any direction from spawn. So it is a massive area that we could possibly hide these single block things. It's a bit bonkers really when you think about it. Is it fair? Probably not. I reckon we're never ever going to find them, but I'm going to do mine kind of on camera, off camera, so people will be able to see roughly the biomes where I'm hiding these things, but they won't see exactly where, and they certainly won't see the coordinates. So basically, I'm giving them a bit of a fighting chance. And if anybody comes to me out of the alphas and hands me 9 trophies, as in the trophy that's labelled with their name 1 through 9, and I've specifically labelled them so they can't cheat and label their own stuff in a certain way, so they have to physically find their own trophies. If they give me 9 of their own trophies, I will give them my head. Ooh. Yeah, they get my head, but they have to find all 9 of the trophies. One of them somewhere in AvoVille, and the other 8 somewhere 7,500 blocks from spawn-ish, give or take. So not that hard then. So what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to turn myself around because I do want to give you a little sneaky peek of something that I'm doing in AvoVille. I need to develop the area. Look, it's a lot of flat greenness, a few buildings lobbing themselves into various mountains, a small, decidedly average sugarcane farm, but still getting a load of stuff, to be fair, a couple of pens, a tiny field, and an house. And let's not forget the twin torches and a bridge. Okay, so all right, fair enough, I've done a fair bit, but we have still got to do a lot more. All this needs to be developed into buildings and farms and all that kind of malarkey. But over here, I've started to build up something else. Now, I'm not going to do this in this episode. This is for a future episode. But I wanted to basically cover up this nether portal, because this nether portal is what goes into the actual base of the nether, so as I can go and collect glowstone and things like that. But I want to kind of, I don't know, not just have it just standing in the middle of a field. It didn't sit well with me, so I've started to build this kind of cylinder that I'm going to turn into something that I hope is going to be quite striking on the landscape, but that is for another time. Today, I'm sure that weren't there again. Is someone coming and putting more of this stuff? I'm actually starting to get marginally irritated by it. I'm not going to lie to you, because I keep lobbing out. I've got an entire stack of polished granite in one of my chests. And anyway, moving on. Let's not talk about that anymore before I go growly. But so what I want to do is I just want to go and collect myself a couple of extra bits. So in my inventory, I've got an ender chest, and I'm going to put these shulker boxes inside the ender chest so I don't have to be carrying them in case I get deaded and lose them. I am going to get, oh, not that one. I'm going to get some fireworks, quite a number. I've got my silk touch pickaxe so as I can pick up my ender chest, and I also want to craft a bed because I think it would be a good idea if I have a bed. Now in one of my randoms, there it is, have I got some wood somewhere? I've only got that one bit. Oh, I've got to go back to storage unless I've got any in there. No, I haven't. Any in there? No, that's just more torches. So, okay, let me just go to my storage system and grab just 3 pieces of wood so as I can craft myself a bed. Where are we? In we go to the storage system. What wood shall we go for? Let's go for birch, because I'm unlikely to use it very often. And then we can go to the crafting table that is embedded in this wall. There. Make myself a little bed. Happy days. Right, I don't know why I picked up 14 bits of wool, because that was just totally unnecessary. So I'm just going to get myself set, and then we can crack on. Right, so we are entirely set. The stuff is in the ender chest that is there. I've got my silk touch pickaxe ready to pick off the ender chest so I can go in and out it. I've got my firework rockets at the ready. I've got a potion of night vision just in case I need it. I've got a bed, I've got food, I've got more food in the ender chest. I think I am pretty much sorted. Plenty of torches. We should get going. I've got my elytra on, so that's also marvellous. So all I need to do is walk off the edge of this cliff. I know I could obviously do it from the ground because I am that skilled, but I'm just going to walk off the cliff instead. So let's do that. Engage my elytra, and that way I only use 1 rocket, you see. I'm not silly. Just use 1 rocket. So what I'm going to do, hang on a minute, I've forgotten oh, you Wally. I need to hide one of them somewhere on AvoVille, don't I? What am I on? Right, come in and land nicely. There we go. Right, so given that the sun's going down, I'm going to have a sleep. I'm going to hide one of these somewhere in AvoVille. I don't have to go into my ender chest there because I've got my ender chest here. I'm going to go into my yellow one, which is the one that is containing, so I need one of those. I need the trophy 1. Trophy 1 will be hidden. No, I don't want that, for goodness sake. Trophy 1 will be hidden somewhere in AvoVille. Don't forget to pick this fella up and shove it back inside your doodah, because that won't do at all. Right, so have a sleep, hide your stuff, get flying, and I'll be back with you when I've started to fly, because that way they won't see what direction I'm going in. So you have joined me as I am soaring through the skies over a load of trees. I'm not telling you how far I've gone. I'm not telling you how much further I'm going to go, although you'll see, because it's off on the screen, isn't it? So I'm just sort of flying. I'm gonna try and land actually at the next reasonable-ish place, I think. So let's come around this way. See where, I think this is quite a nice little islandy thing that we've got here. Why don't we come into land just here? Look at that. Could it be any more professional? Seriously, I'm just amazing. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lob down here my ender chest. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take out my yellow shulker box. I'm going to place it down next to my ender chest. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put my chest here, right underneath that tree. I'm going to get a sign. I'm going to put a sign here, and I'm going to write on it, "Congratulations, you have found Avos, not Aov's, treasure chest number 2, because number 1 is somewhere in AvoVille, and I'm going to fill it with these snowballs, except they're not snowballs, they're trophies. So I'm just going to do that, make a note of the coordinates that I'm on, and then we're going to get on and see if we can't find somewhere else. Right, so that is done, and it is guarded by a killer pig and its mate George, and that is the chest there. I have made a note of the coordinates here, and I have remembered to use my silk touch pickaxe to pick up my ender chest, because that was never guaranteed, people. That was never ever guaranteed, because I could have ended up just with 8 bits of obsidian, and that would have been, well, it would have made me sad. So let's just get ourselves going up here and spam a load of rockets. There we go. And I think we're just going to carry on flying in this direction and see whether or not we are going to find... Oh, there's a village. There's a village. It's a little village. Right, so why don't I put something in the village? That's a nice plan. Let's go down to the village. And there we go. So I've landed. Do you notice how expert I am at landing off of landing now? So what have we got in this village? We've got a load of bookshelves. You know what I'm going to do? I'm sorry, mate, but I want your bookshelves. Now, I know you're not meant to use a pickaxe to do bookshelves. You should use a silk touch axe, ideally, to do bookshelves, but I don't care, because bookshelves are worth having. So I'm going to use my silk touch, pick up these. Thank you very much. That means I've got extra bookshelves, and I can use those as decoration in the shop. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Let's close you off. Is there a blacksmith's? One asks. Let's just have a look around here. Is there a blacksmith? Is there a blacksmith in the house? Just have a look around. There's not a blacksmith's, is there? It's just a piddly little village. Well, what I'm going to do then, in this little piddly house here, I am going to place down my ender chest. I'm going to place down... Oh, no, I'm not. I've got to open the ender chest first. I'm going to open my shulker box. I'm going to shove the shulker box there. I'm going to open it. I'm going to take one of these. You know the drill now, right? You know the drill. So I'm just going to get rid of that grass. I'm going to put that there. Let's take out that. Let's put that down. And here we go. Congratulations. Down. You have found Avo's treasure chest number 3. Sorted. Right, so let's fill that up with these, and I'll go off to the next place. Right, well, the sun's going down, so I've decided that I'm going to have a little kip next to chest number 3. I've kind of got a block of dirt and barricaded in the door, so I can't get any zombies breaking down the door and coming to eat my face whilst I sleep. So I'm going to have a little kip, and hopefully when I get up in the morning, I'll be able to do the other 6 all in one day. I'm thinking probably not, but let's give it a go. So I've been flying now for a little bit of time, and I'm following this kind of meandery river. And I want to find somewhere that's quite cool. I quite like that, you know. That's another village. I'm not going there. I quite like that. I wonder if I could land on there. If I get myself up. I've lost where I was found. Oh, that was it there. I just missed it. Oh, for goodness sake. So that's what I want to get to. I want to land on there. There you go. I'm professional. Of course I managed to do it. So there we go. So get ourselves our ender chest down there. Open it up. Our yellow shulker box is now empty. So we need our red shulker box. I did break my bed, so I won't respawn there. That would have been a bit of a disaster. I want one of them. I want one of them. And we are going to place ourselves down here. So let's get our chest and we'll put it... Let's make it very easy to see. We'll put that there. Oh, no, don't like... We'll shift click and put that there. Congratulations. Oop. You have found Avo's treasure chest number 4. Yes, they have. They found number 4. Except this time, I'm going to place down a few torches so this place looks like it's lit up, because it's actually not going to be a lot of fun if people can't find these bits, right? It needs to be at least sportingly able to do so. So I'm just going to put some torches around it so they can see it. And this is the gold nugget chest. Right, brilliant. The next one is going to go somewhere around here, I think. Where can I put it? I've landed because it was a nice big flat space. I just want to think, where am I going to put this? Somewhere nicely out in the open. It's got, you know, some decent areas that you can see. Let's just pop it up. Let's pop it right here. I've been looking around for a swamp and I've just seen a swamp, and that's where I want to hide the next one. So the swamp biome is the home to the next one. Oh, actually, I wanted to be on the land though. That would be good. So let's get myself around here. That was nearly on the land, wasn't it? Right, so look around, fellas. This is where the next one is. So all of them, except for the one in the village, which is obviously inside a building, have been kind of surrounded by torches so you can see them much, much better. I've just realised how very difficult this is going to be for people to find this stuff. It's bonkers, stupidly difficult, and I don't know why I came up with this daft idea, but I did, and well, such is life. So I'm now going to go and do a little bit more flying, and we're going to find the next place that we're going to go, and I literally haven't got a clue where it's going to be, so I'm just going to fly around and see if I can find somewhere a little bit interesting. So we've got, I don't want to do them too close together though, that's a shame, because that would have been quite a good spot. So let's go this way. Anywhere, it'd be nice to find a rare biome, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know, like a Mesa biome or something, but I think in my entire Minecraft life, outside of Quarrycraft, I've only ever come across a Mesa biome once, and as a result, well, I know where I am now at least. Jackson Wild. Well, I can't really put it here, can I? Because that would be too obvious. But I just want to come up here. If you've not seen the video where Jackson Wild found the crazy dude's tower, this is your opportunity. Go and see their video because it's bonkers. There's Jackson Wild's gaff, look. I'm just going to do a flyby. Loving what they do. Massive pumpkin. It's absolutely superb. But obviously, I need to just keep moving on just a little bit more because we need to find a hidey spot for our stuffs. And what did I say I'd like to find? A Mesa biome. What do I find? A Mesa biome. I'm really quite pleased about that, actually. So let's come up on the top and we will land ourselves a little bit of treasure chestage in the Mesa biome. These are cool. I do love these biomes. They are so cool. I might have to just gather some resources while I'm here as well. So let's crack on. Well, I am never going to want for terracotta again. That is for sure. So I'm just going to collect up an absolute boatload. Look, I might as well get loads, right, whilst I'm here. I now know exactly what the coordinates of the Mesa biome are as well, which is quite good, so I can come back anytime I want. And they're not that far away. They're really, I mean, only just a few thousand blocks from AvoVille, which is quite useful to know. I've not gone further than kind of 3,000 blocks from spawn in any direction so far, and I've laid down 7 chests. I don't plan to go any further than that, so actually mine are going to be within about 3,000 blocks of spawn, all of them. Certainly less than 4,000. So the Alpha should count themselves lucky that I've not gone to the 7,000 limit, quite frankly, because I don't know how anybody could have found anything if we go out to the 7,500 limit. It would just be crazy. That's 15,000 by 15,000 blocks, which is, well, I think we all know is going to be impossible. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to continue getting a load of this stuff. The chest is over there. You can see in the distance. I might as well just crack on. I've got a load of red terracotta on the floor. Now I've got even more. This is happy days. So now what I can do is I can go over here as well and float up and get stuff from this side, because look, it's all lovely colours and everything. So let's get this too. Right, well, I think that's quite enough. This used to be a mountain and now it's a valley. Well, obviously not literally, but it certainly feels like it. I did do some proper digging on there. So there is the chest for everybody to see. And let's go and find them. Look at it, it's just brilliant. I love Mesa biomes. We've got to do something really cool with that, definitely. Oh, there's a nice big wide valley as well. Maybe I can magpie the Quarrycraft amazing western area, because I was properly in awe of it. It's superb. So let's get ourselves to number 8. This massive, huge Mesa biome. It's enormous. How could I have not seen this before? So I found another village just by a fairly significant spruce forest. I'm not sure there's anything in this village. It's one of these rubbish villages with nothing in it, I think, again. He says, let's just check over there. I don't think we're going to find too much of interest, but let's come and see what we've got. That's a rubbish building. What about this building? Are we going to be able to get some more bookshelves, maybe, at least? Coming around. Coming around. Hello, fella. What do you want? You're a butcher. Well, I'm not interested in your butchery, so I'll let you close your own doors. Come out, come out. I've obviously got a bit of a reputation around villages, and I think these guys are a little bit nervous of me. I can't imagine why that would be. There's nothing. None of these villages got anything to loot. It's so dull. Why can't you guys have something to loot? It would have been so much more fun. Coming up here. Right. No, it's all very, very dull as far as villages. Oh, no. He's found a blacksmith. So what we got here? Blacksmith with no door. And you have got... Okay, you've got 5 obsidian, some bread, apples. That's not too bad. But you can keep the rest. Oh, and look, it is becoming night time. So I'm going to basically shack up with this villager. Where's my dirt? I'm going to put the dirt there. I'm going to put my bed there. And I'm going to have a little kip. I am also going to put a thing over in that forest inside of the village as well, I reckon. So I'm collecting some spruce at the same time using well, a kind of method. Anyway, I've just got to use a little bit of the spruce that I've cut. No, don't drop that, for goodness sake. That can go there. Then cut that up, step up. Step up, step up, and repeat the process, and you should be able to get a fair way up the tree. To get as much of these giant spruce trees as you possibly can, because you get so much wood out of these fellas. I mean, literally so much. And it's really worth the effort of just smacking them down like this. And then going back down again is slightly more complicated because I've just taken one out. I've messed up. I've messed up, I reckon. Unless I get to the top before. Yeah, see this? That's where I've messed up. Let's just come there. Just got to get rid of that one now. And I'm at the top of the spruce tree now. and just and that's what you don't want to do too much. Make sure you remember to go down the steps every single time, because each one is going to be a fall now. So I'm just going to collect up some spruce while I'm at it, and then we have got number 9. Oh, should I get some podzol whilst I'm about it? I might as well, right? Because it's just there, and I know I can make my podzol dead easy. I know I can, but if it's there, I might as well just have it. There we go. Loads and loads. Look, one tree. So one tree there has given me how many? Let's just find out. So one tree's given me over a stack and a half. That's absolutely mental. So let's get myself some. Oh, have I got to use Silk Touch again? I do, don't I? Oh well, never mind. I'll use my Silk Touch to get the podzol, and then I can use that for flooring and things like that in some more rustic builds. Right, I shall see you over at the site of chest number 9. So I found myself a little temple, and it doesn't look like anybody's looted it yet, which I'm genuinely quite surprised about, because this lot are properly active. So let's get myself down in here and see if I can't do myself a bit of a favour and loot this temple. Now, I'm rubbish at temple looting, as you probably would have seen from a previous video. I'm properly rubbish at it. So let's get myself down. Like this. Oh, the concentration. If you could see my face, you'd absolutely be wetting yourself right now, because I am fully stressing. Let's get rid of that. Oh, this looks to me like someone's already had it. Definitely. There's no TNT under there either. So someone's already had that fella. Oh, how annoying. Right, well anyway, I'm going to tower back up then. What can I use? What can I use? What can I use? Let's use... I might as well use a sandstone, right? So... Oh, I thought I was on to a winner then. Oh, it was worth a shot though, right? Hang on. There's literally nothing left, is there? Right, well, whoever done it did it proper, and they put it back together again, which I'm going to confess I'm not going to do. I'm just going to go back up to the surface and carry on doing off of some hiding. In fact, I might hide it right here. Yes, I might. I'm going to hide it here. Where's my chest? So chest there. Sign there. Congratulations. You have found Avo's treasure chest number 9. Oh yes, you have. Oh yeah, so you'll have. Right, get that ender chest in there. Get that fella in there. Pop that there. Get these out. Oops, that's a can't. So pop these things in there then. Shove them all in. There we go, all 7 of them. That's done. That's empty. Get that fella. And with my gentle pickaxe, get that fella. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And we are done. We have officially, in fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to light up this fella, I'm going to put a torch out the side of each of these doors. So if the alphas see a sand temple that's got a little bit of light coming out of it, they know they found chest number 9. Absolute genius. In fact, I'm going to put a torch on the top of all of them. No, don't do that, for goodness sake, man. I'm going to shove that there. And I think we're good. What a palaver. Nothing says home like 2 blooming great big torches and a funny looking house. Absolutely. That was a very, very useful trip. Not only have we got all 9 of our chests put down, which is amazing. No one's going to find most of them. Seriously, maybe 1 or 2 of them. Maybe the one in AvoVille. Maybe a couple of the others. They might, because of some of the landmarks that were there. But frankly, I don't know how anybody's going to find them. I think we're all going to have to start giving each other clues as to where our chests are. Please, people, when you put your chest down, make a note of where you put them. Otherwise, we're never going to find them again. Absolutely not. Anyway, if you've enjoyed the video as much as I have, Mesa biome, absolutely brilliant. If you've enjoyed the video as much as I have, then please do slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying them, and we will all keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to know that you're in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.